Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 on Nyxus Gaming. In the last episode, I got tired of all the Minutemen stuff and I said we were done with it. And guess what? We're still done with it. I am not doing any more Minutemen stuff right now. That being said, I sort of said we were gonna go like here and do the Brotherhood of Steel stuff now, but hear me out here. I aim to do every quest, and apparently there's a quest for the Brotherhood of Steel here that you cannot get until after you have found Kellogg in the main story. So we're going to hold off on the Brotherhood of Steel, and we're going to be going to Diamond City today, hopefully. But before we go there, start of a new week for me, new session of playing, we're going to go back to a few areas and just try and find some loot that we missed that was on my list that I either never found or I couldn't unlock it. We can unlock expert locks now. So I would like to go back and check those out, see what we can get. I know there is at least a suit of power armor that we can go get now. And just a few other things that didn't appear the first time, so we're going to see if they appear now. First of which was a while ago, a bottle of Nuka-Cola Quantum that should be in this fridge here. I am not crazy. It is here. It is here. It just never showed up. Oh my god. Edit in a flashback of me looking in this fridge repeatedly and it not being there. I'm not crazy. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm glad that was there. That was easy. Let's move on to the next one. We're going to the Weston Water Treatment Plant. It looks like there were a couple of expert locks that we just weren't able to unlock here. The enemies have probably respawned, so I should be ready to deal with some super mutants here. And that's gonna suck. But oh well, we've dealt with plenty. At this point, we can take on a few more. In a rad storm. Hey, buddy.
Come out and fight it, yeah.
Just gonna take you out with my my pistol there. Easy.
Terrific. It's a fight then.
Okay, we got that guy with the missile launcher. I forgot he was a thing. Oh my god. Another one. Okay, apparently he could hit me from there. That is not good. I forgot one of these guys had a missile launcher. Oh man, that makes it a little more difficult. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I took care of him the first time. I'll take care of him this time. If I remember right, there was a suicider too wandering around. Where is it? Oh, it put me to before I fast traveled. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We'll go back and we will quick save when we get there. I was able to easily kill the first one with the pistol, so I think the idea, kill that first one with the pistol, switch to the hunting rifle, and go from there.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Okay, I don't know where he runs up here from.
What's all this then?
He's right there. I see him. Oh my god, man. It hurts. Is he wearing, like, super mutant power armor? I don't think so. He's just wearing some funky armor. Okay.
Just stand still!
Can you? Oh my god. Why would he run up like point blank range with the missile launcher?
Kill them! Kill them all!
I was literally pressing the fire button and it didn't do anything. Like, I was, like, spamming the right trigger button.
Ah! You!
There we go, okay. Just some quick VATS shots, and he's taken care of. Got a skirmisher. Skirmisher I definitely need the rifle for. Oh, I was gonna aim for the head. There we go. He moved a little bit. Okay. Shows like one more enemy. It could very easily be the suicider or maybe a mutant hound. I haven't seen a mutant hound. Either way, though, I think I'm safe. Pull out the pistol again. Was Codsworth? Oh, it's a hound. Hounds are fine. Hounds are easy. Okay. Why does my controller feel like it's going a little weird? That was strange, but we're good. Is that it? Is everyone dealt with? Suicider was on this side of the building, if I remember right, but I don't see him, so I think we're good. Okay. So one container that I remember we couldn't open was on the top, on the roof. And I don't think we can get up there without going inside, so let's just head inside. Ideally, we don't have to deal with the Mirelurks and go to that section. It should be perfectly fine. We've dealt with the hard part. Alright. Just gonna kind of look around as I go. I'm not gonna re-loot too much, but just in case I was missing where the other lock was. I'm not completely sure where it was is the issue.
Sir, I imagine this place is giving me
Okay, this goes upstairs to the one, though. Onto the roof. I think it was back in here somewhere. Yeah, it was this safe that we couldn't get into. I thought that was going to open right away. I would have been so happy.
Got it.
Okay, glow-sighted light hunting rifle, raider chest piece, rat axe, some decently good stuff there. Okay, slight pause there so I could look up my old video from when I first came here and find where the other safe was. It is down when you go down to the elevator. Go down the elevator or whatever. You know what I mean. It's not quite in the Mirelurk area, but it's nearby. They might be able to walk up to us if the doors are open. So we might want to sneak around a little bit to get it. Super sneaky. Oh, maybe the turrets are back too. I don't see them. Okay, I guess the turrets don't respawn. That's good. This safe right here we never got into. And at this rate, we aren't going to get into it now. There we go. There we go.
That's it.
Okay, some good ammo for us. Good, good. Now, as far as I know, we have gotten everything of note at this location. And I'm never coming here again. That's not true. There could very easily be a quest that sends us back here again, like some Radiant quest. In which case, I might be a little upset in coming back here, but this trip went a lot better than our last one, so can't really complain now, can I? Alright, next up, we're gonna head over to the training yard. We had a lot of fun memories at the training yard. Tons of ghouls, some high-level ghouls, and then a sentry bot at the end that was absolutely terrible to fight. Absolutely terrible. This is where a suit of power armor is for us to grab. Behind an expert lock. I just have to... I actually don't know where it is specifically. I don't... Do turrets not respawn after you destroy them? That's so strange. Because there were definitely turrets like on that roof on both sides and a turret on that little awning. How very strange. I guess turrets don't respawn. Let me pause here so I know where I'm going for this power armor. Okay, it says it's on the western outskirts of the training yard. There should be a bunch of shipping containers that has the suit of power armor inside it. I mean, it sounds self-explanatory. Somehow I'm still gonna miss them. Oh, no, here we go. Oh. Oh, I thought all of you guys were inside. I didn't realize they spawned outside, too. Okay, well... Guess I'm not free to just run around here, but it's okay. Because it should be right over here. Oh, broke that. It's okay. We have 51 bobby pins. I don't think it's on the left side. There we go.
Sweet.
Alright, anything else in here? No, just the suit of power armor that we really don't need. I think this is suit number 9 that we've picked up, honestly. Alright, well, we got it, though. That's all that matters. Since this has a full fusion core, I don't really feel like going straight back to Sanctuary with it right now. We're gonna go ahead and head to the next thing, which is... It's not in the slog, but it's nearby the slog. We'd found a note near the Monsignor Plaza. And this is kind of the same thing, just a random note that you find nearby. I'm looking it up now, like the exact location as it loads. It's inside a advanced locked snack bar in the northeast of the slog. Advanced locked snack bar. I don't know exactly what that would look like. I'm also pretty sure... Oh, it would be this right here, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somewhere across the river a Deathclaw likes to sleep. I just don't know where exactly, so I'd rather not cross the river and run into it. How do I get in here? Oh, maybe the door that I walked right past. Buff out. Yeah, advanced lock. This is definitely the thing we're looking for.
Nice.
Okay. I'm looking around. Oh, there it is. Snack bar notes. Well, this is it. I can't believe I'm gonna die in a fucking snack bar. I know I should have propped the door open. 2 steps in and I heard the click behind me. All because Brian said there might be a snow cone machine in here. Goodbye, cruel world. I mean... The windows are broken. They might not have been broken when he was in here, but doesn't that imply he could have just broken the windows and climbed out? Isn't he being like a little overdramatic? I don't know. I'm dumb. But I mean, snow cones, right? I would definitely risk my life for a snow cone. When I grew up, we had this snow cone stand nearby that we would always go to, and they were one of the ones that had like 50 different flavors. There was always this Spider-Man flavor that I really liked. That's what it was called. It was called Spider-Man. It was red and blue, and I really liked that one. Man, snow cone stands are great. I want to go get a snow cone now. We're going to go drop off this suit of power armor. And then the last thing that I know we might be able to get Keyword might if it actually shows up this time when we go in there. It's going to be in Backstreet Apparel, which I know has some raiders in it that have most likely respawned. So we're going to have fun times. Fun times. Also, just a heads up while I'm here. In between episodes, I did download a mod that sort of fixes Preston's Radiant quests. I'm not going to do any right now or turn in any. Because basically what it does is once I retake the castle, once I complete taking Independence, it makes it to where Preston himself can no longer give me any Radiant quests. I can still get them for the Minutemen if I listen to Radio Freedom, which I unlock after the castle. But at that point, I should be able to freely take Preston as a companion without triggering any more Radiant quests. That was the main reason I downloaded the mod. I didn't want to grab him and then just continuously get hit by Radiant quests that I've tried so hard to clear out, you know? It is a problem this game has. There should just be raiders here. It shouldn't be too bad to deal with, honestly. Yeah, I'm not worried. It's a small location, too. After we check up here, we should be clear to head to Diamond City for the first time on episode, what, like 18, 19, 20? Where?
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Psycho. I should probably worry about the turret up there. Oh. Maybe I should worry about the raider right next to me. Thanks, Codsworth. Easy. We're almost out of ammo on this pistol here. Where did that raider die? There they are.
Sir, think anything good?
Hey.
Codsworth. Oh, you still have a bunch of stuff on you. Damn. That's fine. Hold on to this stuff, too, for me, please. Alright. See one more... Oh, hi. That's what the one more is. Go ahead and use the last bits of our ammo on that thing. Isn't that great? Okay. Just got a little bit more. 17 rounds. Let's pop a stim pack before we head in. We need to head basically up to the roof entrance, which is towards the end of the area. So we're probably going to be killing all the raiders in here again.
Come out and face us, scallywags. Not this time.
Easy. I can't see with that light there. There you are. Yeah, now you've come into view.
Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil flowing.
Okay, I only remember the 2 in the first room here. So that's good. Caring too much. Codsworth.
What line is yours, sir?
I'm gonna give you a bunch of armor this time. Don't worry, we'll sort all this out. We're going to Diamond City next, and there should be a lot of merchants for us to sell a ton of crap to.
What's all this then? Peekaboo!
Oh, hey. Alright. I don't know why I'm taking the 5.56 rounds. I don't use a weapon that needs it. But I guess it's good. I'm gonna skip what I can here. If we can just head up to the roof, that'd be muy bueno.
Shit! Lost him.
No, you didn't lose me. I'm right here. You definitely didn't lose me.
That's how it's done. Am I right, sir?
Still in danger. That's fine. And I'm over encumbered again.
Right then.
I really need to deal with this inventory. Maybe get a perk or two that helps, or just stop looting everything. That would probably be a better solution. I might... Hey, are you the last one? I think he's the last one that we need to kill.
You think you'll be any different?
I think from here on out, I am just going to limit the loot that I need. There's this here. We can't unlock master stuff, so we'll come back to that at some point, I guess. But here, there was this large toolbox here that we looted, and I knew there was supposed to be an overdue book in it, but I wasn't paying attention when I looted it.
Yes.
And it turned out when I went to the video, there wasn't a book in it then either. There still isn't one now. So we still just can't get that overdue book. That sucks. I'll keep it on the list. Alright, I wanted to do this location last out of all of them because this is nearby Diamond City. What are you doing? Where? Oh, up there. I guess they followed us out, maybe? I don't know. Diamond City should be nearby here, which is why I wanted to do this quest now. I remember being able to see a Diamond City guard from one of these streets. That's how I know it was close. I don't want to discover whatever this location is, though. Let's see, I remember the diner. We came here for some loot. It's like straight that way. I don't think I want to go through there. I'm hearing some shooting. That's probably from the Diamond City guards, if I had to guess. Hi.
Taking pot shots at us.
Oh yeah, there's the Diamond City guard that I saw. I know that raider sees me. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him. Okay. And there's a lot of locations around here that I gotta dodge between that I don't really want. Like, I want to say this road here leads straight to Diamond City. Yeah, but there's like a water treatment something or another here. I might bite the bullet and take this location. I'm skirting it right now. Oh my god, I can't believe I did not discover that. It's literally right there. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize that's what all the markings are. It shows you where Diamond City is. Hey, is this Diamond City?
So you get one of those fancy vault suits. Goes one size fit all?
That's a good point. I think there's only one size vault suit.
What do you mean you can't open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out.
Hi.
Danny, open up!
Hello.
You want into Diamond City, right?
Sure.
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month?
I mean, I am carrying a lot of stuff.
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
All right, you first.
You first.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Just an awkward pause there before I could actually say anything.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer
Is that a
scrapped for
statement, Mr.
parts.
McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
I don't mind some free speech.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Rightly so. A true medium for the people.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money. Settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
What are you two arguing about, anyway?
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Yeah, missing person.
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My son, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? Oh, you hear that, McDonough? What's Diamond City Security doing to help this man, huh? This isn't the first missing persons report to come through here, and now we have an infant who's been taken?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
Well, sure. And a mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't
Damn.
have time for any more questions. I'm a busy
What an
man.
asshole.
Enjoy your stay in our fair city.
This is ridiculous.
Simple question to
Diamond City
answer.
Security can't spare one officer to help? I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
Okay. We got Story of the Century. We're probably just going to focus on finishing that quest this episode, and then we'll do like a full exploration of Diamond City next time. And yeah, we'll go from there. There's a lot of side quests and miscellaneous quests that have opened up here. And we can do like 3 story quests here too and definitely advance the plot. So we're going to be chilling in Diamond City for a while.
This is the famous Diamond City. I suppose I hope to find more of a gem than a dusty home base. Civilization in the rough, if you will.
Yeah, so if you don't know Diamond City, it's literally a town that they built in a baseball field. I don't know what baseball field it actually is, but I'm sure it's based off one in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big sports guy, so I don't know of any famous baseball stadium in that area. But yeah, it's literally like you can find all 4 bases here. All 3 bases and home plate. I know that much about sports, at least. The bleachers are up there. Some of the houses are actually up there.
Well, the presses are getting overloaded. That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper?
Ouch.
Is Mayor McDonough telling the truth? What does he have to hide? Read the public for the
Yeah,
hard
that's
questions.
Piper's little sister. They sell the newspaper here.
Some show,
And yeah,
right?
it's pretty cool. So let's go into her office and do this story of the century thing. Next time, we'll definitely start with the market here, and we'll be selling a lot of our stuff, so don't worry about that. Okay, Piper, where you at? I'm just
Glad you stopped
gonna...
by. You holding up, Blue?
Don't get up, because I'm sitting next to you. Why don't you sit down? Blue.
Why are you calling me that?
Because of the blue jumpsuit you're wearing? You're a vault dweller. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
What's involved?
What kind of interview is this going to be?
I ask you who you are, get your opinion on life out there, and maybe load up a few tough questions and keep it interesting. What do you say?
Yeah, why not?
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business.
To defeat
so,
the
I know you're from a
Huns?
vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
Let's just tell her the truth. We were frozen.
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
The war? What war?
The war? Which war?
The one that gave us this lovely landscape of demolished buildings and nuclear radiation every 10 feet? You're telling me you saw everything before they blasted it into pieces?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The man out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
It's fun destroying things. No, I think there's hope there, you know? Like, literally the worst thing that could ever happen to the planet Earth happened, but people are rebuilding, you know? There's functional settlements, and people want to help out, for the most part. The raiders are kind of bad, but there's hope.
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, rebuilding the world, it gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
I think this is the first time we've actually heard of the Institute in the game.
The Institute? Who were they?
That, Blue, is the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth. No one really knows who or where they are, but their handiwork is all over. Synths. Synthetic people. Sent from their hidden labs to do the Institute's dirty work. Sometimes they even replace a person with a synth double. A little covert agent no one would ever suspect. Now, not everything that goes wrong has the Institute behind it, but there's always a chance. That's why I'm asking.
What are synths?
They make synthetic people?
That's right. There are two major kinds you have to watch out for. The first is an obvious fake. Skin looks like plastic, skeleton might even be showing. You see groups of them scouring the Commonwealth, killing people and scavenging what's left. I reported on University Point a while back. Whole town got cleaned out. The second type of synth is the real deal. With skin, blood, warm smiles, and guilty glances, just like a good old-fashioned human. So, do you think they could be involved? The Institute, or one of their agents?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No one ever does. That's what makes them so scary.
I mean, I
For
know,
the last part of our
but
interview, I'd like to do something
my character
different.
doesn't know.
I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
Get revenge, obviously. That's what I'm doing, right?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. you have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Look, about your son. I didn't know if you were on the up and up before, didn't want to waste my friend's time, but I think he can help you. His name's Nick Valentine, a detective extraordinaire. Got an office here in Diamond City. Just look for the neon sign with the heart in it.
Alright, and that's how we get pointed to the next main quest. Nick Valentine, one of the best characters in this game, if you ask me.
So you think this Nick Valentine can find Sean?
Yeah. People don't like talking about him. Part of the whole head in the sand mindset Diamond City is famous for. But when you're down on your luck, and no one else is gonna give you a hand, he's always there. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where the story goes next.
Alright, and after doing that, Piper is also available as a companion now, but more importantly, we got a level up from that. Easy. I don't know what I want to level up, though, if I'm being honest. Part of me wants to put more into Mysterious Stranger, but we can't until we're level 22. I could throw another point into Gunslinger or, oh no, I can't do Rifleman. But Gunslinger wouldn't be bad. That way I keep my damage up, you know? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's not even think about it and just do that. Yeah. Alright. Since we're using the pistol a lot anyway, it'll definitely help. And you don't want to fall behind in damage in this game. That's part of what made my first playthrough so hard. I didn't know how to level up my character. I leveled up all the wrong things, and I just didn't have enough damage output. Codsworth, sadly, this is where we say goodbye to him. We've maxed out our relationship with him, and we got his perk, which... what was his perk? Robot Sympathy. Yeah, we receive plus 10 damage resistance against robot energy weapons. It's not going to come in handy all that often, but now it's time to work on another companion and get her perk.
Stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Yeah, you want to travel with me?
You sure you want to travel with me?
Well, it's that, or get back to writing the paper. I guess the paper can wait.
All right, let's go.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Miss Wright, I trust you'll do your best to put the safety of my master before your own personal gain.
Of course, Codsworth. Jesus. Lucky for me, those two things go hand in hand.
All right, and we're going to send Codsworth back to Sanctuary, back home. Okay, now, as soon as we leave here, there's going to be another little interaction that pops up. It's a little miscellaneous quest, and we're going to have a little choice to make. I'm just going to walk around here, though, and see what I can find that's Piper's. Ooh, here's her terminal. Let's read her personal stuff. Oh, it's just newspaper stuff. Article, The Synthetic Truth. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them. And Diamond City's Power Noodles has supplied this sustenance for the past 15 years. From the stilted mechanical cadence of Takahashi's programmed Japanese, to the fragrant steam that wafts from each bowl, to the scalding tang of each delicious mouthful. The ordering and eating of noodles is but one of the many shared human experiences. Or is it? I was struck by this very question as I sat at the counter of Power Noodles last Wednesday night, just after 5 p.m., enjoying a dinner I had so many times before. That's when I noticed our very own Mayor McDonough sidle up to a stool and engage in the very same ritual. Right hand extending, mouth opening, teeth chewing. Yes, eating noodles. The shared experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seemed to the residents of Diamond City nearly 60 years ago on an uncharacteristically warm May evening in 2229, as they sat around this very same counter, But that was before the days of Takahashi and his noodles, when the bar served not noodles, but ice-cold Nuka-Colas, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey. The barman's name was Henry, and that night he facilitated the shared human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is, until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who are even old enough to remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have they not been forcibly removed thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul decree of 2282. So ghouls aren't allowed in Diamond City, apparently. But there is one person among us who does who does remember distinctly the events of that evening. Respected matriarch Eustace Hawthorne, who recounted her story in a public occurrences exclusive interview. "Oh, I was there all right, sitting right at the bar." I know some Boston people in real life, and they never pronounce their R's. "Sitting right at the bar. Sure as you're sitting in front of me now, 22 years old or so, and just looking to have a good time. I was safe behind the wall. We all were. So what was the harm? And let me tell you, that Mr. Carter made it easy. He came into town earlier that day, said he was from out west somewhere. It didn't really matter. What did matter was his smile and his laugh and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease. That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everyone wanted to exchange a word or hear about the state of the Commonwealth, and Mr. Carter, he was all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful, until it wasn't. Eustace continued her account of that evening, and the moment when things turned sinister and the truth about Mr. Carter was revealed. We'd been drinking and carrying on. Must have been 3 hours. Mr. Carter had 4 or 5 drinks in that time. He seemed a bit drunk, I guess, like the rest of us. Then something just sort of happened. He was smiling, but the smile sort of went from his face, all in an instant. And then his cheek started twitching, kind of funny. And I remember watching him, clear as if it happened just yesterday. He reached inside his coat, took out a revolver, and then blam! He shot Henry, the barman, right in the head. Didn't hesitate, didn't show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink, but his cheek never did stop twitching. Let me tell you, all hell broke loose after that. What Eustace is describing is, of course, the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people of the Commonwealth learned for the first time that the Institute, the shadowy scientific organization responsible for the creation of combat androids, had actually succeeded in creating a model of android so advanced it could effortlessly infiltrate human society. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the Institute had somehow evolved their androids into true synthetic humanoids since. After he shot Henry, that Mr. Carter shot 3 or 4 other people too. Like I said, all hell broke loose. The guards came running, they opened fire, and Mr. Carter, he kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had killed a man who had flipped his lid, gone crazy, and he lay there like a dead crazy man, sure enough. God, it was horrible. But then we saw the plastic and the metal. This was one of them early synths, you see, and we realized it wasn't a man at all. It was when we all knew. It was then we all knew. The Institute wasn't just out there. The Institute was everywhere now. Among us. It was never determined precisely why the synth known as Mr. Carter went on its killing spree. Some suggested he had somehow been remotely controlled by the Institute, who wanted to test his combat effectiveness. Still, others felt he had simply malfunctioned, a hypothesis supported by the twitching cheek, and was never meant to kill anyone, but at that time the why hardly seemed important. What mattered was that the humans of the Commonwealth had been truly infiltrated by an organization whose intentions and motives were, and still are, a complete mystery. Which brings us to noodles, specifically the noodles consumed by Mayor McDonough last Wednesday night, in the same spot that Mr. Carter the synth went haywire, and mercilessly killed several people. After spending hours sharing an experience the people of Diamond City assumed was reserved for members of the human race, they were wrong. Are we? That was a really long read, actually. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to read these other ones. Are they short? They are pretty short. Reader complaint. Honor the wall. In your most recent edition, your paper failed to acknowledge in any way the contribution of the Mighty Wall in the defense of our town against last month's super mutant attacks. I find this extremely offensive and will not be purchasing another copy until such disrespect is publicly corrected. We honor the efforts of all those involved in the defense of our great city, from our valiant guards to the Mighty Wall. Dear Whack Job, 2 members of Diamond City Security died defending this town. Oh, I get it. That's like what Piper actually thought versus what she wrote back to the guy. Where was your hunk of plywood for them? Okay, happy story. I find choice of topics sad. How about happy story? Maybe something about nice bar. Thank you for your feedback. Our stories are selected for relevance and importance to the Diamond City populace. Vadim, no story about your bar is going to end happily. Oh, we'll meet Vadim later. He has a somewhat important quest with him. For shame. Your paper is just trying to drum up fears about synths to increase sales. You should be ashamed of yourself. Thank you for your concern. Our paper makes significant efforts to ensure all our stories are accurate and free from editorializing. Thank you for your concern. I hope you get snatched. Oh my god. Piper, calm down. Okay, are these like all big articles? Oh, this is like a Q&A type thing. Paramours. Dear public, I'm torn between 2 loves. On one hand, I have my profession. Every moment I spend with the young up-and-comers for whom my work brings such joy. On the other hand, I have my co-worker, wise, patient, debonair. Many suggest that I am not lively enough for him, but I can picture life with no other. I long to confess my feelings for him, but my life is my work. Trying to add a relationship, it would simply shortchange everyone. I must choose public, but who? Dear pair, love is rare. 2, doubly so. Make it work, pair. You work in the same building, for shucks' sake. Teen troubles. Me and my little girl have been on our own for a long time now. She's the most important thing in my life, but lately it seems like she's not as interested in hanging out with her papa. I understand she's got to grow up someday, but I'm not ready to let her go. What do I do to make sure I don't lose my little girl? Dear Troubles, your girl's becoming her own person. Let her make decisions, screw up, maybe throw some extra caps her way so she can take her friends out for noodles more often. Then, when she's ready, she'll come to you. Desperate in Diamond City. I've been living in Diamond City for years now, but have never been able to land a girlfriend. I wear nice clothes and give them free drinks, but they just seem to think I'm some sort of creep. My boss says I've got a face only a mother could love, and I think he's right. I feel like I'm out of options, public. Should I take the plunge and change my face? Dear Desperate, ever tried talking to these girls? You should give it a go. No more trying to buy your way to affection. You need to earn it. Good advice. Actually good advice. Sleepwalking the beat. I got this job, it pays the bills, but lately it's making it so I can't sleep at night. Things have been so tense, I'm getting worried that if something doesn't change, I might slip up and get myself or someone else hurt. Any advice, public? Dear Beat, sounds like you need to relax more. I know after a hard day solving other people's problems, I like to grab a Nuka-Cola. Pull out a stack of comics and read till I pass out. Give it a try. Alone in the upper stands. I could use a friend. Everyone in this town is either jealous of me or afraid of me because of how I look and who I work for. I'm not willing to compromise who I am just so people will like me more, but it just gets so lonely. But you seem like a smart gal, public. Any chance you want to grab a drink sometimes? Dear Alone, going to have to take a rain check on that drink, but your instincts are good. New friends crop up in the most unlikely places. You just need to search them out. Okay. Jesus, that was a lot of reading. I mean, she's my companion. That means I own all of this stuff, right? Okay, I think we're gonna end it there. Next time when we walk outside, we'll deal with that little situation, side quest, miscellaneous quest that I talked about. And then we'll start exploring Diamond City. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.